Spotlight over the city.
You ready to rock, y'all? To the beat, y'all. Keep going, and you don't stop.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city.
Welcome to Spotlight over the city, and I'm here with the one and only, the big homie of all big homies, Mr. James Prince himself. What's going on, big homie?
Oh, yeah. What's up, DC?
I put the spotlight on your city.
The moral voice of the movie. I'm playing a old school cat that's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them first, so that's gonna work.
You got warrants in D.C.?
I got warrants all over the place. I got warrants in 6 countries.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah,
I'm a $40. I follow in the E class with the goggles. 96 models.
No, we can't say it. I can't say it.
The one and only Guy Lambert is in the building tonight.
I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL, DMV.
Spotlight over the city is on to something bigger than y'all think.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby.
What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? Keep clapping, so I put a clapping to that boy.
Oh, yeah. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar.
Y'all backstage with the one and only Mr. Trey Chaney. Give it up one.
And when you in the DMV, you rocking with Spotlight over the city.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar.
Spotlight over the city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight over the city. I am your host, Stan Long, along with the lovely Terry T-Bomb Long. Give it up, 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 give it up. Yeah, man, we got a lit audience today. We got some amazing participants in the audience. Thank you guys for being a part of Spotlight over the city. I appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of our audience and a part of the show.
Yes.
We got a lit show today, right, sweetie?
What?
You looking cute.
Yeah, so are you. I love that bright green.
You do?
Wow.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to Spotlight. The whole DMV, we love you guys. We appreciate you for tuning in each and every Thursday with us. LA, Philly, Chicago, I already know. Atlanta in the building. Fayetteville, Charlotte. Who else we got? West Virginia, the whole shout out to my, who else I had to make sure I didn't leave this.
Put your glasses on, sweetheart.
Okay.
You
And
got
our
it.
Urban Style Media family,
That's
first of all.
right.
First and foremost, before we keep it moving.
Can't
Urban
forget
Style
about
Media,
them.
shout out to you guys. That's the fam.
That's right.
Let's rock.
We got a great show tonight. Like my husband said, it's going to be on and popping tonight. In the spotlight this week, I have been waiting for this guest for a long time. Like, we started trying to get this guest book back in sometime in 2019. We have got the Luther Relives superstar, William Smooth Wardlaw is in the building.
Give it up, give it up. That's what's up.
But that's not it, though. Like,
something else?
it just kept, the blessings kept flowing for this show. And we've
Okay.
got R&B jazz artist Tracy Hamlin is in the
Yay,
building.
give it up.
Woo! Yeah. Okay. I got a little bit more for you tonight, too. We have author and founder of Black Writers Weekend, Miss Tamika Newhouse is going to Skype in tonight to the
Give
show.
it up,
Give
give
it
it
up
up.
for her. Woo!
You pumped, ain't you?
Yes,
I
we
see.
have the Christian Roberts Foundation in the building tonight.
Yeah.
And we got some of the creative minds behind the action-packed film District 4 joining the set tonight.
Yeah,
us the
give it up.
411
They in
on
the
that.
building,
Give
too.
it up.
I'm excited about this film,
Yes,
too. It's
all
going to be a lit
right.
film.
So, whew.
I ain't getting no part in it, but it's okay. It's going to be lit.
Okay, well, you got a part in your own movie. How about that?
Okay, shout out to the film
let's talk
festival.
about
Let's
that.
talk about
Yeah.
that.
Listen, I told y'all we got a lit show tonight. I'm out of breath just talking about it.
I know, you
But
got me on
before
hot.
we move on, we got to do a quick recap. The DMV, the first annual DMV Film and TV Summit,
It
You
was
want to tell
amazing, right?
you want to tell them about it, baby?
Man, it was amazing. It was 2-day summit. It was Saturday and Sunday, and we had an amazing time. Shout out to Clifton Powell and Jamal Hill and Tressa Smallwood and Jerry Vines.
Tressa Ozarell.
I'm sorry. Let me get that. Let me stop tearing up the brain. Tressa Ozarell, and that's a 165 book author publishing house.
That's right.
Tressa Ozarell. Plenty of films out right now, and she's also a part of a film that's coming out on TV1.
Oh, that's right. Sinners Wanted.
Shout out to the homies Josh and Jimmy Jenkins.
That's right.
They were also in the building. So
That's
we had
right.
a great time.
Well, I
out
can
there.
show you all. We did a little recap after the summit, so I'm gonna show you all a clip of our little recap.
Okay, we'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your girl T-Bomb from Spotlight Over the City, along with my twin.
Hey, it's the Media Prince.
Yeah, and we're wrapping up day 2 from the first annual DMV Film and TV Summit, hosted by none other than Tressa Ozarell. Tressa, you did it, girl.
Exactly.
Yes. What you think?
It was lit. I must say I really enjoyed myself. I think I might make me a nice little film or TV show then.
Okay, well, can I be in it?
Of course, I'm going to give you the starring role.
Yes, Tressa, we are ready. Media Prince and T-Bomb, we are ready for the next featured film. But listen, all jokes aside, this was an amazing weekend. We have so many testimonials from people who got so much out of it, not fluff, the things that they needed. They were able to talk up close and personal with people in the film industry. We had Jamal Hill here, Clifton Powell, so many powerful people in the industry, and it was amazing. And people are looking forward to it coming back again next year. So now we got to keep it going.
We have to. We definitely have to. And you're right. They gave you the information that you actually need to hear. You know, everybody likes to sprinkle around and give just the quick fundamentals, but no, they gave you the live, raw, and uncut and what it takes to be in this business. So definitely needed, and I think this was a nice thought.
Yeah, and people
will be coming to the year annually or quarterly, however we want to put it, but it's definitely needed, and it was shown this weekend that it was definitely needed.
I agree, and people travel all over. So until next year, T-Bomb and me. Okay.
Welcome back to Spotlight. And so, yeah, we had a great time out there. The summit was amazing. Plenty of filmmakers, writers, producers, production, behind the scenes, BET. I don't want to butcher the name. So, young lady from BET, another young lady. I want to say Larissa
Bates.
I want to say the rank.
Hey, girl, my new friend.
Yeah, she's super cool, too.
Yeah.
Another young lady from TV1. Do you remember her name?
Her name was Renee. Right?
Renee.
I just don't remember her last name.
So shout out to them as well, because they were super cool. And
yeah.
We had a good time.
Very much
so. We ended up playing Top Golf with them in the whole 9 out there at Top Golf that Sunday night. So we had a great time.
Good time. And we can't wait to have it again next year, Tressa. So great job.
And Tressa gave us the VIP treatment.
Yes.
So she flew us in first class. And
we appreciate that.
That was cool.
We were going to talk about the party coming up on Saturday, but it has been canceled. Rescheduled. Let's say that.
It has been rescheduled. The Tricky Ink, the All Black Extravaganza is now postponed or rescheduled, should I say,
to a later date.
Coronavirus situation, which we are very aware of.
Right.
And before we go any further, let's undo what we did before we went to the break.
Yeah, undo that.
About the movie, with this tremendous movie that's coming out, it's District 14.
Right.
District
And that's 14. What I have on my sheet.
You can go to YouTube and check out the trailer as well. He has a trailer on YouTube, and he'll tell you more about that.
It'll be coming up on one of our commercials break as well. So you got to stay tuned and you can see it. So no more Tricky Ink party this Saturday. Y'all just stay in the house and stay safe. Stay corona free.
Yeah, so as we all know, I'll take a minute to
okay.
We all know this is a serious issue. So I thank you guys for taking the time to come out and still, fight through and push through and come to the Spotlight Over the City to rock with us. We do know that it's a serious issue, this coronavirus. We are taking it seriously. We see it down. We can't watch anything on TV anymore. Everything is canceled. So we got everything from all of the sports now that the NCAA tournaments have now been canceled. Even the beginning of the baseball season has been postponed. A lot of things are now different.
Yeah.
So we're living in some different times, and we really need to take it seriously. And just study the times, though, and realize how we get here. It's not coincidental that these times are real, so I won't get too far into that. But just know, fear is a trick of the enemy. You will be cautious, but don't be fear-driven. Because it's nothing worse than a fear-driven person. And so, I just want you guys to be cautious, to be safe, but just understand that, Just have awareness, basically.
Have
I don't want you
awareness.
to lock yourself in the closet and feel you can't live, because what good would that be?
It wouldn't be good. Did you want to touch on some of the healthy regimens that you always talk to me about?
I do, and actually I want to dedicate this show. Before we go any further, I kind of got ahead of myself because it's a lot going on out here, so I had a lot on my mind. But before we go any further, I'm dedicating this show to none other than the late great Nipsey Hussle himself. R.I.P. to the homie, and also R.I.P. This show is also dedicated to Dr. Sebi. Sebi, some people say Sebi, S-E-B-I.
But they know who
the
we're
doctor
talking about.
himself.
Mhm.
And on that note, what I want to do is give out some cautionary measures and say, for those people with weak immune systems, this is really not a good time. So to build up your immune, allegedly, I can't tell you about herbs that will heal you because they say I'll practice medicine. So I'll say allegedly. I've been an herbalist for about 15 years. I don't take medicine. So I'll tell you for sure that chickweed, CHICKWEED, chickweed by Solar Ray, allegedly has a lot of benefits from a lot of different things. The immune booster is red marine algae, allegedly, will boost your immune system to a degree where a lot of things. See, if God made your body like an instrument, it's just like your piano. It will play even if it's not tuned up. It just won't play correctly. So when you tune your body up, then your body is just like that instrument. It will fight off any and everything. It's nothing made for you that you couldn't fight off, but you have to be balanced. So the herbs will balance your body out and give you something to fight. Red marine algae is just that. It's a booster. It's a what do you call it? Immune booster.
Yeah.
And so what it does is it helps boost your immune system to help fight these things. Still have to be cautious. You still have to be aware. You still have to wash your hands. You still have to not sneeze on people and be sick. You stay home. All of those things are smart. But at the same time, don't be afraid to where you can't live your life.
Right, and if I drop my glazed donut on the floor, I'm still gonna pick it up and eat it.
Well, babe, those days over. You gotta put it in the trash.
No, I'm
You
not.
can't eat donuts.
I'm
You gotta
telling
put
you
the
right
donut
now.
in the trash, Terry.
I drop my glazed
You can't
donut on
eat
the
it.
floor, I'm picking it up and I'm eating it.
I ain't kissing.
I
if you
still
do that.
live.
No more kisses.
I still
might
live by the
do that.
10-second rule. And that's how I
So
fight
let's
off germs.
gotta
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Emerge Music and Art Series. This is something our friend of ours, Damon Applewhite, we wanted to share with you. Prayerfully, this is still coming up there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, it's
still
in
going.
April the 18th at 7 p.m. Wide as the Sky Worship Experience. Isabel Davis, Kyla Richardson, Kimberly Jordan. So we've got some amazing artists there on April the 18th. You all, if you are in this area, or even if you're not, you all should really
you
check
can
this
come to
out.
this area,
Yeah,
right?
check it out, right?
And so hopefully it'll still be good. Keep your eye on it to make sure everything's
Yeah,
good.
we'll keep you updated on that. Spotlight News is sponsored by none other than Umbrella Therapeutic Services.
Therapeutic Services.
Yes.
Those are some of our favorite people. Shout out to Wes Jones, the CEO of Umbrella Therapeutic Services. Great guy, great organization.
That's right. Umbrella Therapeutic Services is DC's most reliable and trusted behavioral health organization. They provide community support, medication management, therapy for individuals and groups. Any DC resident ages 5 through 100 eligible for their services. Their program accepts Medicaid and Medicare as well as private health insurance. You can contact Umbrella at 1-888-793-4357 and ask for Umbrella Therapeutic Services. Also, speaking of Umbrella, starting on Saturday, March 14th, this Saturday actually, they're going to be launching an exclusive office hours for children and families, and they're going to have this special opening from 10 to 2 p.m. at their new location, 3300 Pennsylvania Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C. So on Saturday, they're going to start offering exclusive hours, y'all, for children and families. So y'all can go on Saturdays when you ain't at work and y'all need to go to, seek some family therapy for whatever the reason. They're accommodating you by opening their doors on Saturdays from 10 to 2 p.m. Umbrella Therapeutic Services.
And we love it because it's from age 5 to 100, right?
Yeah, well,
District
DC residents, children and families are now available to go there on Saturdays.
Yeah, I want to encourage us to take mental health seriously because it's a really serious issue. A lot of us take it lightly, but mental health is really serious. And so if you feel away, don't get locked in the closet. Don't put yourself in a box. Go get yourself what we call a mental tune-up. It's okay to be mentally aware of who you are and where you are.
Right. Well, we only got 2 quick news stories. Dominique Taylor, I don't know if you all remember that, but those of us who live in the DMV, last year in February 2019, Dominique Taylor, 33, she crashed her car in the middle of the night, early morning hours, crashed her van, and killed her own 2 children, 3 other nieces and nephews, and her friend that was sitting in the front seat. And she's from Bowie, and she was sentenced this week to 30 years, all but 18 suspended. So she's going to have to serve 18 years. And it killed 5 children and 1 adult. And those included in the crash, she killed her daughter, London, 8 years old, Paris, 5 years old, her nieces and nephews, ages 15, 14, and 6, and then her friend Simon. And it's very tragic because think about it. This is a mom who killed her own 2 kids, her nieces and nephews. Right. And she's the only one who survived, and she's got to serve 18 years for that because they found her blood alcohol level was above the limit, so and she had marijuana. Yeah, and she had marijuana in her system, and so she ran off the ramp at 301 and crashed into trees. The kids were thrown from the car and was pronounced dead on the scene. So it's tragic. I followed that news story, and this week they found her guilty and convicted her 30 years.
So it's a lose-lose.
Yeah, lose-lose all the way around.
Yeah, that's tough.
Harvey Weinstein was sentenced to 23 years. I'm not sad about that, though, Harvey. Too bad. Yeah. So sad for you now. You know your old self. Keep your hands and your mouth off people who don't want your hands in your mouth.
So what do y'all think about that? I want to get some of y'all energy and feedback. Anybody got any opinions about that? Like, I know Harvey did a lot of things. A lot of people did. And so what I want to know is, do you think he deserved 23 years, less or more? I mean, yeah, less or more. What y'all think?
I don't know. Anybody got an opinion on that? 23 years, is that harsh? Is that fair? I mean, you know,
what y'all think? Nobody got no opinions in the house. We in church. Y'all can yell out. Y'all, you can get loose.
Yeah, I mean,
What you say you think is good?
You're this big Hollywood executive throwing your weight and your power around, saying, you know, if you do this, probably I can hear him now, all dirty self. You gonna do this, then yeah.
You say all dirty self.
Yeah, yeah. If you do this. Yes.
But yeah, so yeah, 23 years. A lot of people applauded that because he did use his aggression and his power, so to speak, to influence or negatively.
Yes, he deserves it.
So yeah.
All right, well, Spotlight Sports, there is no sports anymore. I was going to talk about, should the NCAA cancel March Madness? Well, they did that today.
They canceled that. They stopped the game, actually, right before it started last night, the last game.
Well, that was the NBA, but March Madness has canceled also. The tournament is not going to happen next week.
It's officially over?
Yep.
Is it postponed or is it canceled?
It's canceled.
It's dead.
The tournament is canceled.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah. So guess what that means, though?
You can't have March Madness in April or May, right?
Right. But guess what?
Hey, man, due to the coronavirus, you have May Madness. That's how it is. You got to have May Madness.
That is my word.
Listen, though, really, the silver lining is that we get to watch all kinds of like love movies and stuff.
Yeah,
because there's nothing else going to be on TV.
So right. We're going to miss all the NBA for love stories.
Yes, I'm excited about that. No basketball. Wow. We get to watch all the notebooks and stuff and catch up on all our shows. So no sports. No sports.
Wow, we need plenty of Whiskey Right.
So we can get right into the show now.
So shout out to Whiskey Right, my partners Ray and also Edwin, man. We have a great product.
Whiskey Right is other show sponsor. Shout out to y'all.
They're not sponsors. I'm actually a brand ambassador for Whiskey Right.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's right.
So to speak. But yes, Whiskey Right.
Whiskey Right.
My brand. So make sure you guys, we 46 stores in now and soon to be 1,100 stores. We're working on the move.
Wow.
So we're going to keep that hush.
That's pretty big.
Definitely in 46 stores. I'll get the local listings and next time I'll post them. But check the Whiskey Right site and I think it may be on there, whiskeyright.com. And so it's black owned, black distilled, and it's a beautiful situation. So make sure you guys check us out.
That's right. Well, coming up after this commercial break, we are going to try to get Miss Tamika Newhouse on the line for you all. And we're going to talk about Black Writers Weekend, and she's got this podcast. We're going to talk about that and catch up with, see if she's going to be able to still even have the Black Writers Weekend that's usually in Atlanta in June. So we're going to find out more about that after this commercial.
Okay. Y'all sit tight. We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
In 1990, Washington, D.C. saw more than 470 homicides, earning it the label murder capital of the U.S.
pull over to the side. Go in here and rush this dude. About 36, give me about 30 seconds. He ain't gonna know what hit him. What's up with you, man?
Good, man.
What's going on with you?
Hey, man.
Alright, how that go?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to see. I went and talked to them the other day. Oh, man, it's been a little funny. I can't say, but I got a funny feeling that these dudes are feeling at me, son.
Sure. You already know what it is. Wait for Black to get in there. Sitting. Catch this nigga up, get this bread. That's all.
So when you leave here, you gonna go get something to eat? Yeah.
What's up, miss?
It's about time.
What's going on?
Somebody keep calling here, hanging up. Ever since you've been gone, somebody just keep calling, hanging up. What's going on? All right, you guys later.
No, see you later. I'm let her out.
Keep hanging. When you hear all day long, every time all day long.
Man, fuck this. I'm going back. Hey, I ain't seen all this shit, man. What's going on? What?
Hang it up. You ring.
Damn females, you know how they do.
Let's get it in. I'm
You
ready
close,
to go.
man. Oh, man.
Excuse me, sir. We are closed.
Get down.
Oh,
Get down.
fuck
that shit at? I ain't got no shit. Get up.
Where that shit at? I ain't got no shit. Get up.
Just let me up.
Hey, Joe. This man. Else he gonna kill you.
I don't got no. Just let me up.
Ass up there. Come on.
Get me up. Just get me up. I'll take you to some money, man. Oh, it's tricky.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, and we have us a +1 in the building.
Yes, we do. Did you want to shout out a few people on Facebook before we
Actually,
get started,
Before we
honey?
get started, yeah, let me shout out some of the fam. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, first of all. Jennifer, Gary, what's up, Gary Boss? James, William, what's going on? What's up, Stink? Ivy, everybody.
Mic check,
it's
the
a lot.
movement.
Everybody on Facebook, shout out. Big Jeff, Southside. Let's rock.
All right. Well, like I was explaining before commercial break, we have the lovely Tamika Newhouse standing by, and we're going to bring her right in and welcome her to Spotlight Over the City. Tamika, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. How are you guys doing this evening?
We are doing amazing. Welcome to Spotlight Over the City.
Thank you so much for having me. I mean, I know we've been trying to make this happen for quite a while, so I'm anxious now. So I'm really, really excited about this conversation.
Yay. Well, we are happy to have you. We were telling everybody you've got so many things going on. You have been doing some big things for a very long time since you became a CEO at the age of 20. You are the author of 17 novels, numerous bestsellers, winner of 7 American Literary Awards, African American Literary Awards. I'm sure I have left out some of your accolades, so I'm going to let you talk a little bit about that and tell us about Traces of Mika, what's going on with that this year in 2020, and Black Writers Weekend. It's in June, right, in Atlanta?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's named off a lot of different things, and I like to tell people I'm just like a passionate creator. So I just try to create experiences and stories that I feel that people can, enjoy. And so that's where it comes into play with my books that I write. I'm creating fictional lives and fictional characters, but I'm able to control that narrative, and I really, really enjoy that piece. But then I took it upon myself when I was 21 back in 2009 to create what is now Black Writers Weekend.
Yes.
Often people think that authors are boring, and then we're never really seen in mainstream media. But often now, as the years go by, you really see that not only is reading influential, but without writers, you wouldn't have films and shows or even songs. Some of our favorite plays and a lot of some of our favorite classic movies were adapted from books. So it just made sense to begin to treat writers like they were rock stars too. And that's where developing Black Writers Weekend came into play.
Wow. So no concerns yet about it being postponed or anything like that yet, right, Tamika?
No,
you're not claiming that. We ain't speaking that, right?
I'm hoping that by then things have kind of settled down a little bit. And if not, then we know how to push back the weekend and keep it going.
That's right.
But it hasn't really affected none of our melanin brothers and sisters.
That's right.
Interesting. This virus and how it's being presented, is a very interesting dynamic, and it could be received in a lot of different ways. So I'm hoping, that it simmers down and dies out eventually. And the only thing we can do is continue to live our best life, be fearless, and the things that are going to evolve and happen. Our souls will be a little bit more settled if every day we're living out our fullest potential. That's how I kind of view these situations.
Yeah. I feel you on that. Stan and I are the same way. That's what we're thinking about it as well. It's going to be all right. I mean, these are types of things that if you read, you can see that some of these things are going to happen anyway. So
yeah, it's inevitable.
Right.
And it's almost like repeated. And everything is a cycle.
Yeah.
Everything really is a cycle, and it's always mind-blowing how when things happen now, it's magnified because of social media. Things are really at our fingertips, and people can create the narratives that they really, really want. So it's very important that we have our own knowledge and we go seek the knowledge ourselves and not allow, social media or these headlines to really influence our decisions.
Absolutely.
I'm very active on Twitter, and I even, put out a question today because I'm just kind of curious how there have been, a lot of deaths mentioned, but we haven't heard a name, nor has any family members, said anything out of turn, leaked something, or, showed their grief or anything. There hasn't been anything of that sense. So I'm like, well, who are these people that have died? Who are these, what is really, it's always something more that we really just don't see. And that, it's unfortunate and fortunate at the same time.
Yeah, I feel you on that. You want to talk a little bit about Traces of Mika?
Yeah, so with Traces of Mika, I'm very, with being a creator, being a writer, often we're natural introverts. And so I myself am no different. I can adapt to my environment and be sociable and get the job done, but I really prefer to be at home. And this project was a way for me to dive deeper into who I am through conversations with my friends, my former lovers, my colleagues, mentors, my children. And these conversations around life, dreams, relationships, goal chasing, entrepreneurship, and also for the first time I talk about my own struggles with my mental health that I've dealt with almost all of my adult life. And Traces of Mika, I call it a memoir pod, because versus writing a memoir, I wanted to create experience around it. So it's almost like a combination of conversations. There's original music on it, so it plays out like an almost like a comedy album. How comedy albums used to come out back in the day. And there's skits. There's comedy skits on there. And then there are original clips of myself when I was 10 years old, being played throughout the whole entire series as clips as well. And it's one of my most favorite and passionate projects. It's streaming on everything, and my goal is to begin recording season 2 this summer.
Wow. Okay, so let everybody know how we can watch it again. How it's streaming on everything. So we just look up Traces of Mika?
Yep, Traces of Mika. Mika's with an I. That's Mika.
Traces of Mika,
So
Mika.
Get ready to learn a lot more about the book industry, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And also be prepared to be somewhat vulnerable in your own journey.
Wow.
With me talking about my own struggles and things I've learned from my own mistakes, whether it was in business, parenting, or within love and relationships, I share those things in the hopes that you guys kind of see a different way to look at it. It's about taking accountability in your own happiness for the most part.
Got it. Well, Tamika, I really appreciate you being a part of Spotlight Over the City tonight. I know when you were in town before, we were going to have you in-house, and I'm still hoping that when you come back to the DMV, we can actually sit down in person.
That definitely will still happen.
Yes, we want to make that happen. And if Black Writers Weekend still goes on, I'm claiming that it is Spotlight Over the City. We are coming.
Awesome. It is the second weekend in June. It's June 11th through the 14th. This year it's 4 days.
Yep.
And we're bringing back Creative Con, which is our writers conference. We have our Urban Book Bash. This year is a 90s theme, so it's a 90s party. We have a lot of artist talks, movie screenings, socials, book signings, our pitch fest, so you can pitch your scripts and your books to agents and producers. Things.
Yes.
So there's a lot going on that weekend. So definitely go to blackwritersweekend.com and get your passes. We're still doing it.
Yes. Super exciting stuff. Tamika, thank you so much. And I cannot wait again for us to connect again together in person, and I'll hopefully see you in June.
Yeah, see you guys later. Thank you so much for having me.
All righty then. Coming up next, you all, we've got the Christian Roberts Foundation in the building. So we got a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Thanks again, Tamika. Are we clear?
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to give you a very quick update on what's going on with the foundation for my brother. So most of you guys know that my brother was killed back in January, on January 28th, 2019. And he was an advocate for the homeless community in Baltimore, Maryland. So we as a family decided to continue his efforts to serve the community there. And really our hopes is to expand it further than just Baltimore. So we created a foundation in his name. The foundation name is the Christian Roberts Foundation. And we actually have our first shoe drive coming up, which we're really excited about. We're planning on offering women's, men's, and children's shoes to the homeless community there. We're going to do a giveaway, and then we'll give the remainder of shoes to the surrounding homeless shelters. And so we're super excited about that. There's also a scholarship fund, and we're planning some other really cool things coming down the line. I'm going to link the website name in the cards, and then that way, I think they're over here. I wanted to just come on and say thank you so much for all of your prayers, for all of you guys that have checked on me, sent me direct messages, hit me up on Instagram, all those things. We really, really appreciate it. It's just been a crazy time dealing with all this. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. So we're really looking forward to doing the shoe drive. It's actually going to be held on his birthday, which is May 18th. He would have been 25 years old. So thank you for all of your love and support. And like I said, if you want to donate, you can actually go to the website. There's a place where you can donate money, and there's also information where you can donate shoes. So if you live in the Maryland area, the DMV, there's drop-off locations, or if you can't get to a drop-off location, you can actually mail them. And we are accepting donations all the way up until May 11th. So what we're planning to do is to also give out little travel-sized toiletry bags, so toothpaste, deodorant, toothbrushes, things like that, that folks can use. So we're going to put together like little gift packages to hand out as well. So if you want to donate toiletries or mail them, by all means, go ahead and do that. Like I said, thank you so much. Don't forget, hiding is overrated, and I'll see you next time.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, and we don't just only have a +1 this time. We have a +2 in the building.
Yes, we got a +2. We have got the Christian Roberts Foundation, the faces behind the Christian Roberts Foundation, but I would allow you to introduce yourselves as individuals because you're bigger and more than just the Christian Roberts Foundation. Tell us who you are.
Okay, my name is Wanda Roberts. I am the president of the Christian Roberts Foundation, and I was Christian's mom.
And I'm Donald Roberts, and I'm glad to be the vice president of the Christian Roberts Foundation, and I'm Christian's dad.
Well, can we welcome Christian's parents to our show, please? Give them a warm welcome. Welcome to Spotlight Over the City.
Keep there every once in a while.
All right.
Listen, after I read your story, I said, wow, they're coming on to talk about this sneaker ball. It's a scholarship fundraiser, and we know you had to reschedule the date, but really quickly, tell us the meaning behind the Christian Roberts Foundation, because we've already decided this needs to be a segment for a future show. Amen. Because you have a story, right? Amen. But the abbreviated version of why you have this foundation. Let's talk about it.
You want to start?
No, you can go ahead.
Okay, so our son, Christian Roberts, he had recently graduated from college, and last year in January of 2019, he was unfortunately shot and killed along with one of his friends for a botched robbery. And prior to Christian's death, shortly after his graduation, Christian was an avid athlete, a star basketball player in college, had earned his bachelor's degree. But one of the things that he did was he started working with the homeless because he went to school at Stevenson University and graduated from there. And he did a lot of activities in Baltimore because a lot of his teammates were from Baltimore, and he noticed that there was a lot of homeless people, that there was a need for the homeless in Baltimore. So what he was, because he was an athlete, he loved shoes, specifically sneakers, and so he began collecting sneakers for the homeless, for homeless men and women.
Wow.
He gathered all of his young people, and he was doing this on his own. It was not part of any organization. Just out of the kindness of his heart, he gathered over 400, 500 pairs of shoes or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah,
man.
He set up.
It was over 1,000.
Yeah,
He started when he was 22.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he set up drop-off locations at different schools in Baltimore. Solicited his friends and others to donate shoes, and then he would take them down to Baltimore City, where a lot of the homeless people stay, and set up tents and tables, and just give the shoes away. They would just go around and give this. He did it a couple of times a year.
Every year.
Yeah, one time he just said, for my birthday, I don't want anything. This is what my heart is. And he was always that type of young man, that type of child, very giving and loving, etc. And so when he passed away, we had so many people coming to us saying, Christian was my best friend. Christian impacted me. Christian did a lot for me. So what can we do?
Right.
Wow.
It's unfortunate, but fortunate for us, when he passed away, it was over 1,300 people that came to his funeral.
Oh my.
And we knew that we needed a large church, but we didn't know that the church sat 1,200. We didn't think that it would be more than that. And so all those people there, a lot of them, they're moving on. They're young adults and moving on with their careers. And there were some other people there with careers. And there were so many people that reached out to us and wanting to support us. And, it's been a difficult time. I can't imagine not having any support.
Yeah.
And even with the support, it's still been tough. But we've had a tremendous amount of support. Their friends set up a vigil for them, like maybe 5 days before the funeral and 5 days after they were murdered, 5 or 6 days after they were murdered, and they raised close to $40,000.
Oh my! Yeah, we have the VP of Volunteers of America, Dr. Cheryl Neverson, said they have many programs in Baltimore with her organization, Volunteers of America, who could really benefit from your nonprofit. Maybe work together. So I'll make sure I'll put you in touch with her.
That is awesome.
One of the things about it, we mentioned about our story, but I don't know if you were done. I know the sneaker ball.
Yeah.
One of the other things that we are definitely continuing our son's legacy, but with the sneaker ball, we found that victims. So if God forbid, if if somebody succumbed to gun violence in your family, you would be a victim. I didn't know that. Somebody had to tell me.
Wow.
So a lot of times, those 1,300 people that came into our lives, they go on with their lives.
Right.
All right. And so then now we're left to pick up the pieces. All right. And so, but there have been people around us to support us, but some people, they might have 30, 40, 50, or 100 people, and then people move on. So the sneaker ball is to come alongside those people, and it is for the fundraiser, because it is a fundraiser. Sneaker ball
scholarship fundraiser.
Right, and it's for the victims of gun violence, to support them in scholarships, tuition assistance, and trade school assistance.
Oh man, this is so good.
The money, regardless of whatever the amount is, it could be $100,000. It will never. Somebody could give me $100,000. It will never make anything right. But if that money can wipe away the tears, and there's a subculture of victims that are out there that get ignored, and that's what we've come to find out. And there's nothing wrong with moving your life. It's just picking up the pieces if you're a victim.
Right. So you do have a rescheduled date for this sneaker ball yet?
Yes. So we are looking at May 9th, Saturday, May 9th. So we're working with the hotel now to solidify everything, but it looks like that's going to be a good date.
Okay, so we will make sure that we keep everybody informed about this. Again, the Christian Roberts Foundation presents the Sneaker Ball Scholarship Fundraiser to financially support the victims of gun violence and further their education. It's a black tie affair. And you wear your favorite sneakers. I cannot wait for this.
It's gonna be a nice vibe.
So we're gonna keep the spotlight on it for you guys. And I just want to say thank you guys for being a part of the family, and we admire your tenacity and your strength.
Thank you.
Because that's not an easy situation. And so anything we can do to support. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I appreciate that. We wanted to let people know out there and say, hey, look, I'm talking to you. Okay.
That's right. Go ahead.
So one of the things that you can do is go to the ChristianRobertsFoundation.com website. And you can fill out, keep in contact, and Wanda, the president's phone number is there, and then we give updated emails every quarter. And when you send the email, you can let us know about yourself. There was the person there in Baltimore that said that people that could benefit from our program. Definitely. If you want to support, we are looking. We still need a major sponsor for our event, so we're still looking for
y'all hear that?
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
This is for a great cause.
How did they get in touch with you for sponsorship or anything that they want to do to kind of get involved with the project?
They can reach out. They can reach out to myself. My phone number is 301-602-2921, or they can send it to an email to christianrobertsfoundation@gmail.com.
Okay, y'all got that. Thank you both so much. I can't wait to have you back. What we talked about, we're going to have them back and talk about victims of gun violence and how it impacts parents who lose a child to gun violence. We're going to talk more about that on a later show. So thank you both for coming tonight. I hope you can hang out with us for the rest of the show.
Absolutely.
All right.
We'll be
So coming up.
Well, coming up next, District 14, we got the cast, the crew, the director himself, the filmmaker himself. And so we'll be right back right after this commercial break. Spotlight over the city.
That's right.
All right. Hey, thank you guys.
Thank you all.
This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My rifle is my best friend. It is my life. I must master it, as I must master my life. My rifle without me is useless. Without my rifle, I am useless. I must fire my rifle true. I must shoot straighter than my enemy who is trying to kill me. I must shoot him before he shoots me. I will. My rifle and myself know that what counts in this war is not the rounds we fire, the noise of our bursts, nor the smoke that we make. We know that it is the hits that count. We will hit. My rifle is human, even as I, because it is my life. To be a soldier is to have faith. Faith in knowing that every single day we make a choice. A choice to believe in something bigger than us. A battle to protect our humanity. To put a shield around freedom. To connect with one another. A brotherhood. A family. To trust and be trustworthy. To accept pain and understand it. Because being human and being hurt the exact same thing. We are District 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And I have us not just a +1 or a +2 today. We got a +3.
+3.
And I'm going to let these guys introduce themselves, man, one at a time. What you got?
Hey,
this is your guys' camera here.
Yeah, my name is Dexter Brings from Prince Concept Studios.
What's
Is
up,
this mic
Dexter?
on? Can you hear him?
What's up?
Hey, my name is Lene Gray.
That's it?
What's your name again?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, give us some accolades. Let's talk about what you do a little bit.
Let's talk about what brings you here to Spotlight Over the City.
The great and the leggy. Nah.
I'm a project manager and actress.
Okay.
Cool. So we're here for District 14, and we're the cast and crew for District 14. My name is T. Forrest, and I'm the lead actor, as well as Lene here.
Okay.
That's what's up. She's being humble today. She's trying to play it off.
Well, which one of y'all are not shy?
Yeah, we need
talk
a
about the
non-shy
District
person
14,
to have a mic.
please.
You got to get your mic up.
Yeah, District 14.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about it. You going to talk about
Tell us about this movie.
All right.
Director? You the director, right?
Yeah. Again, I'm gonna take it over. My name is Dexter Brains from Brains Concept Studios. I'm the writer and director of District 14. Sometimes I want to say I'm the writer, director, and producer, but again,
that's tough to do too.
Yeah, that's
you guys
tough
is
to do.
not in the film business. That's pretty tough to do.
Yeah,
but yeah,
so,
go ahead.
District 14, it's actually a blockbuster. I would say that it's I think it's the first of its kind in the DMV that's been produced so far. It's an action-packed movie that took us 11 months of day in, day out filming and day in, day out of editing.
Wow. So that's a lot of hard work.
A whole lot of hard work.
So let me ask you this. This is your first feature film? This is your first real...
Nah, this is not my first feature film. This is my third feature film. We started 2016 with The Patriots, 2017 with Dynamic Range, and then 2018/19 with District 14.
Okay,
so
wow.
District 14 is premiering soon. Let's talk about that premiere date.
March 21st. Hey, I want to let T talk about this. March 21st.
You guys excited, man? You got to be excited. It's right around the corner, right?
I mean, first of all, the good news is we got a coronavirus, so everybody's canceling, so you got no excuse to not show up because we're doing it regardless.
Pack the house then.
Yeah. Anyway.
So that's the first thing. But just like you said, a lot of hard work was put into it, and I think the main message for the film was just to bring everybody into the aspect of possibility. It's a struggle. It really is a story about a real struggle and going against all odds, going against the rules and making sure that you still attain a certain degree of dignity and integrity within your job or your career.
Wow.
Yeah, well spoken. I like that. So if you had your moment in the movie, what would you say your favorite takeaway, that you got out of the whole movie? What would you say people going to be like, wow, or ooh, or like what part of that film will make you be like, yeah?
Oh man, the general vibe for me personally, my father was a Marine, so I came with it with very personal connections to the role I was playing. So it was just an entire journey of a flashback. My father passed away when I was 13. So, my mom watched the trailer with tears in her eyes, like, gosh darn, that's your dad right there. I'm like, so and I think everybody had that experience, because a lot of us sit home, we don't really know what's going on out there. And just to be able to see like how detrimental stuff can get. I know this is a movie and, we got action and cut, but just with how intense it got to be on set, you can only imagine how it really gets. So, saying that to say thank you for your service. news to anybody who's out there.
Okay.
That's what's up.
All right.
That's a big deal.
Okay.
And we appreciate you guys. Where can they follow the movement? Where can they get in touch with you guys and find out where they can follow this? Because they want to follow up the film and make sure they don't miss the date. The 22nd, right?
22nd.
Wait a minute now. Which one now?
Which
one is it, man?
March 21st.
March 21st.
March 21st.
District 14. District 14.
All
District
right.
14. District 14. Make sure where they can get the ticket.
We have the tickets online on VIPsocial.com. You can also check us out on Facebook, Brains Concept Studios on Instagram, Brains Concept Studios, or you can check out Lene Gray, T Forest, or Dexter Brains on Facebook. I mean, we have the tickets everywhere in the DM.
We will come pull up to you and
They're going
drop
to pull up and drop them
off.
tickets off in your hand. So stay tuned to Spotlight Going Out page, inbox us. If you're looking for tickets, inbox us, and we'll make sure we can get you some tickets as well.
That's right.
You know, we stay down with the fam. So
That's
we rock.
right. And we appreciate you coming to Spotlight Over the City and hope you can hang out for the rest of the show. We still got some more
So
hot
keep your
stuff.
eyes on it. District 14. District 14.
That's right,
This is what
y'all.
it looks like. District 4. Where my camera?
That's right.
District
14.
District 14. I got a
That's
bunch
right.
of cameras on. Yeah. So
That's
make sure
right.
you guys keep your eye on that. Get your tickets. Show up for the premiere. Hopefully they'll have us doing the red carpet. I don't know how they're gonna act about it, but we're gonna spotlight over the city, be in the building with the cameras on there. Give it up for District 14 in the building.
Coming up.
Thank you guys.
Coming up next after this quick commercial break, we have got the one and only, the lovely, amazing R&B jazz artist Tracy Hamlin is in the building, y'all.
Yeah, give it up, give it up, give it up. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Spotlight over the city.
Spotlight over the city.
You ready to rock, y'all? To the beat, y'all. Keep going, and you don't stop.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city.
Welcome to Spotlight over the city, and I'm here with the one and only, the big homie of all big homies, the James Prince himself. What's going on, big homie?
Oh, yeah. What's up, DC?
I put the spotlight on your city.
The moral voice of the movie. I'm playing an old school cat that's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them first. So that's how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
You got warrants in D.C.?
I got warrants all over the place. I got warrants in 6 countries.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby.
I'm running out. I follow in the E-class with the goggles. 96 models.
No, we can't take it. I can't take it.
The one and only Guy Lambert is in the building tonight.
I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. A key modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the
Saying your
spotlight.
spotlight over the city is on to something bigger than y'all think.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby.
What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? Keep clapping, so I put it back to that boy.
Oh, yeah.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar.
Y'all backstage with the one and only Mr. Trey Chaney. Give it up, one.
And when you in the DMV, you rocking with Spotlight over the city.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar.
Spotlight over the city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spotlight over the city, and we have another +1 in the building today. I'm gonna let wifey.
I'm excited. Y'all
I'm
can see I'm
excited
like
as
a
well.
little kid. I'm like,
Hey, we have an amazing show, you guys. What can we say? In spite of everything that's going on, we still pushing and we
Hey, listen,
spreading
we-
love. And we trying to give you guys some great energy. So thanks for rocking with us.
yes, thanks for rocking with us. Like I said before the commercial break, I kind of gave out all the accolades then, but I can say it again.
gonna give us some more. We
She
need
is
them on
lovely. She is amazing. Her voice is incredible.
Incredible.
She has a catalog of stuff. All you got to do is go Google her, right? Tracy Hamlin is in the building, y'all. Woo!
Give it up.
Hey.
So
excited to be here. I'm so inspired by all of the guests that you guys have had today.
Thank you
so
so
thank you for having me.
Thank you
This
for
is
being
amazing.
a part. We appreciate you
Oh,
coming.
man. Do you still have your show this weekend at City Winery?
I still have my show. At this moment, the show is still going on. City Winery sent out a notice saying that they are going above and beyond to make sure they create a very safe environment.
Yes.
So check your fear and anxiety at the
That's
door.
right.
And
Check
come
it.
join us for an
Check it.
amazing musical journey.
Check it.
Yeah, that's
yes.
what I'm
And this
talking
is
about.
what date is it, Tracy?
Saturday the 14th, this Saturday.
This
Saturday,
Saturday.
March
away.
14th, City Winery. Well, we may as well go since we can't work at the Tricky Ink party.
They won't let us in nothing else. We might as well go
Come on
party
now.
with our friend. We got a new
Listen,
friend.
We got a
party
new friend
with.
now,
Come
new
on down.
Spotlight family member.
5-piece band, 2 amazing
my.
background singers. We are ready to bring it.
Okay.
So you guys will
We
want
got a
to
date
have
night.
your face in the place.
Okay.
And you're going to
Okay.
give us a couple of samples of what you're going to give them
Yes.
at the City Winery.
I am,
cannot
and I can't wait.
So you guys make sure you go right now and follow this young lady and make sure you get them tickets and show up at the City Winery.
Let's do that, y'all. Let's sell it out.
We're going to sell that thing out.
That
Come
would
on,
be
this is
amazing.
the fam. You get ready to see how amazing she is. So go ahead and get that. Can it cash? I think I cashed.
I don't know, citywinery.com.
City
City
Winery
Winery
DC.
DC.
City
Yep,
Winery
City Winery
DC.
DC.
Make sure you get those tickets. Support.
Yes,
Support.
support.
Don't stay locked up in your house. Come out.
Come on,
pray
y'all.
And go.
Yes,
pray
right.
And go.
Yes,
Pray
that's
and go.
right.
Pray
Can I
and go.
just say it takes a village of support for us indie artists to thrive. So
Yes.
if you guys want to continue to see live entertainment, come on out and support.
We need you all to support because I'm actually looking forward to it. You know, I love date nights with you, honey.
You do?
And yes.
Oh, I
do.
told you I was gonna give you a massage, but you ain't gotta do that.
I was trying to get extra.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm trying to get that and then extra.
So let's get back. We got this young lady. You gonna take over her time? So wait.
So Tracy, why don't you give us a little bit more, just a little, the short version of, how this all came about, how long you've been doing this, and
So I've been doing this forever.
Yes.
I'm classically trained. When I started singing in a band when I was 11 years old, traveling up and down the East Coast, and now all these years later, I've performed in 59 countries.
Wow.
When I couldn't get a record deal, I started my own label. When I wasn't getting gigs, I became a promoter. And when I didn't get booked for jazz festivals, I started my own Tracy Hamlin Sweet Jazz and Wine Festival.
I know that's
Hey,
right.
give it up one time.
That's Black Girl
That's
Magic.
what I'm talking about. That's the
tell
energy.
people- I
That's
tell
what we
people all the
talking
time, my middle name is Hustle Woman, and sometimes you have to create your own destiny.
Yes.
Listen,
We
you
love
hear
it.
that?
That's the message. That's exactly the energy that we love here on Spotlight Over the City.
Yes, indeed.
That's the winning attitude. That's what we call 2020 vision.
Yep.
All of that right there. Thank you for being you. That's lit. I like it.
Yeah. Anything else coming up that we can have our viewers and listeners support you with other than City Winery?
Yes, I have my 6th album coming out.
Yes, y'all hear that?
It's called All I Am. It's going to be coming out on March 27th. The single will be released tomorrow. It's called In the Wine Light. And if you come out to City Winery on Saturday, you'll get the sneak peek.
Yes. All
Make
right.
you
Live for the
guys
first
get
time.
that ticket.
And how can
City
people
Winery.
follow you?
TracyHamlin.com is my website, and I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere.
Okay.
Twitter.
Again, Tracy Hamlin. We don't have that on the screen, but yeah, Tracy Hamlin.
She just said TracyHamlin.com.
Yes, TracyHamlin.com.
How about IG?
Yes, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
All of that. Tracy
All
Hamlin,
of that.
IG, everything.
TracyHamlin.
There we go.
Yes,
Spell
one
it out,
quick
make it
question. My
plain.
husband usually asks this. I'm going to ask you. So if I get in the car with you, what are we listening to?
What's your favorite? One of your favorites.
You know what? It depends on what the day is. If you look at my list of music, it's rock, it's country, it's
all-
hip-hop,
it's-
it's a little bit of everything.
Yes.
Because I'm always I'm a songwriter, so I want to keep my ear to what's current, and I'm always inspired when I sit down to write. So I
Love
need
it.
to keep my ear to different things. But I really love country music.
Love it.
That's
Yes.
different. So before you get out of here, what artist that you would say inspired you to want to sing?
So growing up, I listened to Natalie Cole a lot. A lot of folks
yes.
compare me to Stephanie Mills, but one of my
her.
greatest vocal inspirations is Renee Diggs from the group Starpoint from the 80s.
Yes.
And amazingly, I got a chance to meet her before she passed away. She called me to
That
do
was
background
tragic.
vocals on her album. And then Starpoint did a reunion a reunion concert in France in 2011, and they called me to
Oh,
be a
no.
female singer. And I said, I could never fill Renee Diggs' shoes, but I hope I made her proud. And it was just the most amazing experience to sing all of her songs because I imitated her to a T.
Me
so
too.
I can
In
do
high
what I
school,
do because
love
I imitated her.
Yes.
And
that's amazing.
sweetest spirit. I mean,
Yes.
the most wonderful person.
I remember when we lost her. I've always been a huge fan, and a lot of people don't know her individually because they know her in the group. You know what I mean? The
My
girl
Desire.
singer in the group.
Right.
But I knew her for who she was because I was a fan, and everything you said.
Well, I want to get a taste of that voice.
Let's hear some of Tracy coming up after this commercial break.
Yeah, so without further ado, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Yes.
Spotlight over the city.
I'm excited.
Cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you. How I spent my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me to come in. Oh, come on, sing it with me, y'all. Come on. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, a million days in your arms is never too much. No. And I just don't
I'm Tracy Hamlin. This one is called This Is Your Life. Check me out on tracyhamlin.com.
This is your life. You're living, and it's the only one you got. It's your life you're giving. Don't you think it's time that you ask yourself for what? This is your life, not a game that you play. It's your life, and you're throwing it away. You're just the runaround, the worst one, and our end of town, and everyone knows that I still love you so. This is your life. It's not just something that you do. This is your life, but it's my life too. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. Oh, if you throw it away, you're not thinking of the love today. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I see us in the park, strolling a summer day, and imagining in my head and a world of art, told only to the wind that even without being said, I don't want to bore you with my trouble. You, yeah. But there's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. There's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. Oh, baby, say you knock me off my feet. I don't wanna bore you with this. I don't wanna bore you with this. Y'all can sing with me. on the floor. Stand desperately in you, baby. That always seems hard to find. But I don't know more. You will my trouble. There's a mountain love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. There's a mountain love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. Oh, baby, say it. Knock me off my feet. I don't wanna bore you with this. I don't wanna bore you with this. I don't wanna
As writers, we are naturally introverted, and I'm no different. Like, I like to stay to myself. I like to be in my room, my wine, my laptop, and just be in my own space. So creating these conversations and ultimately developing Tracy Tamika is pushing me into the forefront. I mean, to grow, you gotta be uncomfortable, right? So hopefully when my friends come over, they're gonna listen to some of these conversations that I had, and hopefully the feedback that I get is exactly what I want to convey. I wanna inspire, and I wanna ignite some conversations within you too. So let's see if they're gonna like it. Come on, follow me. What Tracy Tamika is about is it's a series of conversations that I want to have that will create more insight into my creative process and to me just as an individual. I'm excited for you guys to hear. So with that being said,
I was born in 1986, June the 3rd.
Your mouth get you fucked up in real life, but there are consequences to the energy and things that you put out. Don't get it twisted.
The universe, yep.
Social media, like the social universe, that's not real
at all.
When you step into the real world, yeah, when you step, all I want to do is create, tell stories, and then bring our people together, to celebrate those stories. So
we'll start with, what was the purpose? Why Traces of Mika? Or what is Traces of Mika supposed to be?
I'm extremely introverted, and it's hard to tell nowadays because the people who have seen me in person or been around me know that I'm so lively. I could be so funny and comical, country as hell, can't talk, but deep down.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, and man, do we have a show. The show is just keep turning up. So we have such amazing talent every week on Spotlight. We just feel super blessed. So I'm going to let my wife introduce this next guest because this young man is nothing short of extraordinary. And so it's just amazing. You guys are going to be in for a treat. So
I'm going to give y'all a hint. Woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was brokenhearted. Hung up the phone, I can't be too late. The boss is so demanding. Okay. Yeah. That's a hint. That's a little hint, y'all, who we got in the house tonight. I'm excited. You know what? I've been trying to get you on this show for a long time. I've been following you. I've been watching all your stuff for a long time because I am a diehard Luther fan. So since I can't have him, you're the next best thing.
I'm
right?
the closest one.
William Smooth Wardlaw.
Hi, everyone. Yeah. All right.
In the building,
yes, sir.
Come on with it.
Yes.
And wait a minute, though. Didn't hesitate to bring a band.
That's right.
If you're going to come correct, come correct.
He said come
I'm talking
correct.
about coming with live instruments and the whole nine. So you guys are in for a treat. I'm talking about a hell of a treat. So I'm excited about this show.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on Spotlight.
Yes.
My pleasure. It's our pleasure.
Yes, Luther Relives. What is this all about, and how did this come about, sir?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Now, Luther Relives, I mean, it speaks for itself. We just creating the sound of Luther Vandross. We miss him so dearly.
Exactly.
We miss him, and we got a story to tell about that too. It got started, but the story starts off with me and my manager now that exists, Mr. Dejan Boykins.
Okay.
We met at a club, and I'm pretty sure most everybody know this club. It was called the Classics.
We definitely know the Classics.
Y'all know about the Classics.
We know about the Monday night of the Classics.
Yeah,
sir, you better know it.
Talk about an old stomping ground.
That's the old stomping ground, right.
And, I used to go there during happy hour. There used to be a band down there. And the guy that used to perform there, his name was Haji, who is the father of the singer Maya.
That's right. That's right. Haji.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I didn't know he sang though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
So that's how that got started. And I met my manager there at the time, and that's how we.
That
was during the 90s.
Wow.
I've been wanting Reginald for a long time.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
We had a vision. We had a vision for this for a long time. So, and in 2009, we put it together. You know, as a whole, the Luther Relives, and from then on, it's just been phenomenal. I mean,
wow,
all this good response.
I know that's right.
Yeah, it's amazing though. I mean, you really have the whole thing together. Like, you even reminded me of Luther, like the whole demeanor. So,
everything.
Like, it's kind of crazy to see that and feel that energy again. And so I can't wait for you to hit the stage and give them what you have, because I've heard you. But when they hear you, so they've been waiting. These people been on. They've been hitting us in inbox.
Yes, they have. They've been waiting.
Yeah, so they ready. So I'm telling you, you went for it.
So you be in concert singing them Luther songs. The ladies be going off, don't they?
Yeah.
They be throwing panties.
Mm-hmm. Oh. And my wife be retreating. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back.
Yeah, that's how it is when I sing too. That's
what? Wait, what?
It's all good.
What did you say?
They throw their panties on the stage when I sing too, so I can relate to them. Like, I know how that is.
See,
I'm saying when I sing.
Anyway,
I have experience.
The only panties being thrown at you, best to be my panties.
No, but I'm just saying when I'm live, I can't help it, baby.
Moving on.
You don't try to stop me from being great. That's the one thing.
Just saying.
Yeah.
You know what?
Next question.
Next question. Right.
I already know about that. Trust me. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Was anything else you want our viewers and listeners to know? Because they all tuned in now. You got their attention.
Well, please go on to the website, which is lutherrelives.com. I'm also on Instagram, williamsmoothwardlaw.com. So you can follow me throughout that too. So, and we have. Also, I just want to mention that we do have singles out. We do have singles out.
So they can get that music.
They can get that on iTunes.
On iTunes.
All platforms or iTunes.
Yes. We got a single now that it's on the independent chart. It's growing up. It's growing. So
called
Nobody Does You Like I Do.
Okay.
Nobody Does You Like I Do.
Got that?
On iTunes, right?
Yes.
Make sure you check this young man out.
Yes.
The voice is amazing. The energy is amazing. And you guys are getting ready to be in for a treat.
Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook. Share the damn show,
Share the
y'all.
show.
Right.
Share the show.
Share the show.
Yeah.
This wonderful show.
Love it. Share the show.
In the
And
spotlight.
Chloe Perry, share the show, Chloe.
Yes.
Chloe, hit that
As a
share
matter
button.
of fact, let me give some shout outs real quick before we get all the way into it.
After
Shout
this
out
commercial
Mo,
break, we're going to...
Mo Day, what's up?
It's going to be so
Dr.
lit.
Neverson, Gary Botts, what's up, Gary? Who else we got? Man, Nova, what's up, babe?
We got lots of folks watching
Ebony,
tonight.
Chloe, what's up, Chloe Perry?
Yes.
Everybody, by the sound of my voice, we appreciate you guys for tuning in the spotlight. We love you guys.
Right, and real quick, before we go to commercial break, y'all always want to be at parties and stuff. Well, how about you get paid to go to some of these parties? Phantom Club DC is hiring DC nightclub hosts, promoters, street team. They saying they're going to pay you to party. They need you to get people in there. Free entry and drinks. So if you need or want to do this and be a host or promoter or the street team, DM them. Phantom Club DC. Phantom Club DC. So that was real quick. Right. And coming up after this commercial break, none other than... Luther is going to relive in this studio tonight. How about that?
Let's get that energy together.
Yes.
Do it.
So is any special shout outs or anybody you want to speak to or anything you want to give a message
It's
to?
all the people that have been following the Luther Relives. We appreciate you all. We definitely want to give you what you love from Luther. Special shout out to all. I want to say a special shout out to our PR, Miss Edith Johnson.
Yes, shout out to Miss Edith. Yeah.
All right, Edith. Yes,
That's right.
I got
right.
some of
Give
my
it
band
up.
members here, drummer Perry and the keyboard player. We call him Iceman.
Iceman in the building. Drummer Perry. That's right. Welcome to Spotlight Over the City. We're going to turn up.
Gonna give us
Let's
some
do
of that
it.
good old entertainment. So
Yes,
you guys get ready for a treat.
Yes, and we're doing this unplugged.
Yes,
Unplugged. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Spotlight.
I'm so excited.
This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My rifle is my best friend. It is my life. I must master it, as I must master my life. My rifle without me is useless. Without my rifle, I am useless. I must fire my rifle true. I must shoot straighter than my enemy who is trying to kill me. I must shoot him before he shoots me. I will. My rifle and myself know that what counts in this war is not the rounds we fire, the noise of our bursts, nor the smoke that we make. We know that it is the hits that count. We will hit. My rifle is human, even as I, because it is my life. To be a soldier is to have faith. Faith in knowing that every single day we make a choice. A choice to believe in something bigger than us. A battle to protect our humanity. To put a shield around freedom. To connect with one another. A brotherhood. A family. To trust and be trustworthy. To accept pain and understand it. Because being human
I am William Smooth Wardlaw from the Luther Relives show. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. I can't fool myself, don't want nobody else to ever love me. You You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you, how I spent my days dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me the coming of my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Alright, and I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, a million days in your arms is never too much. Yeah, yeah, and I just don't wanna too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do do do. Well, yeah. Check it out. I woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was broken hearted. I hung up the phone, too late. The bosses saw them and then opened the door up, and to my surprise, that you were standing. Who needs to go to work, hustle for another dollar? I'd rather be with you, cause you make my heart scream and holler. Love is a gamble, and I'm so glad that I am winning. We come a long way, and that this is only the beginning. Oh my love, ooh, ooh, ooh. Kisses from you is never too much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, yeah. A million days in your arms is never too much. No. And I just don't wanna stop. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Merci beaucoup. Yes, indeed. Now, I love the fast songs, but I love the love song. So I'm going to give you all a love song, if y'all don't mind. One of my favorites is the oldies. And let's see what we can do with it. Y'all remember that Major Harris? Yeah. One of my favorites. Oh, no, yeah. Mama. Yeah. I need to have you next to me, and more ways than one, and I refuse to leave till I see the morning sun. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my baby. The time is right. You hold me tight, and love's got me high. You see, please tell me yes. Don't say no, 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 honey, not tonight. Move a little close to me, yes. You owe it to yourself, and I will selfishly take a little for myself. Tell me it's because of you that a love won't let me wait. Not another minute, baby. You see, the time is right. Turn down the lights, honey, I swear. Just take my hand, reach out and take my hand. We'll take a flight, then spend the night in a wonderland. See, I need to have you next to me, baby, in more ways than one, and I refuse to leave till I see the morning sun creep through your window pane. That love won't let me wait. No, 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 no. You see, that love won't let me wait. Not a minute, not another, no, 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 love won't let me wait. Yeah, yes, yeah, I can't wait because love won't let me wait. Yeah, ooh, not another minute, baby. Love won't let me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, 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 no. I swear, can't wait, yeah. Can't wait any longer. No, 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 yeah. I can't wait, not another minute, not another minute. I'll be there. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I can't wait. Yeah. Excuse me, miss. And what's your name? Where are you from? And can I come? And possibly can I take you out tonight? To the movies, to the park. I have you home before it starts. So let me know. Can I take you?
Man,
Merci beaucoup.
I can't hear myself.
Merci beaucoup.
Man, I don't even know what to say.
Did it justify you, baby? What's it justify? Thank you, man.
It's justified.
Thank you, my brother.
Let's get this man a towel, some rags, all of that. Get this face together. He doing a Luther for real. This is it. Let me tell you guys something. It's an amazing talent that comes on this show every single week. And we are super blessed to have such talent grace the stage here at Spotlight Over the City. So give it up one more time for Smooth in the building.
Much love.
You did amazing, bro.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you.
What's next for you? Where can they find you? Where can they follow you? Make sure they stay with the movement. What do you got next for them?
Again, you can follow me on our website, which is lutherrelives.com or smoothsings.com. Also on Instagram, William Smooth Wardlaw. Okay? So y'all can follow us through all those information that we just given you.
I couldn't leave out this young lady. Give it up.
Oh, yes.
This young
Yes.
lady right here
Yes.
is amazing as well.
Yeah.
Let them know one
That's
more
my
time
new
where they
friend
can
right
follow
here.
you.
Yes.
Instagram, Tracy Hamlin Music, Facebook, Twitter. Did I leave one out? And TracyHamlin.com is my website. And again, I'll be at City Winery this Saturday night, 8 o'clock. We hope to see you there.
Yes. Love it. Oh, thank you, love.
Yes, you are amazing. So one more time for our amazing artists. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Much love.
So I want to thank everybody. We try to bring you entertainment at these somber times. We know that we have a lot of things going on in the media, a lot of things going on in the world, around the world, actually. This is affecting not just us, but a lot of people. So we do understand it. We're not trying to make light. But what we are trying to do is not cause panic and fear and let people know that you do have to still live. And so what we do know is this. Never be cool to pray. Never be too fly to pray. And always remember, love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight over the city.
Yeah. Spotlight over the city.
You ready to rock, y'all? To the beat, y'all. Keep going, girl, you don't stop.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city.
Welcome to Spotlight Over the City, and I'm here with the one and only, the big homie of all big homies, Mr. James Prince himself. What's going on, big homie?
Oh, yeah. What's up, DC?
I put the spotlight on your city.
The moral voice of the movie. I'm playing an old school cat that's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them first. So that's how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
You
got warrants in DC?
I got warrants all over the place. I got warrants in 6 countries.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby.
I'm going out. I follow in the E-class with the goggles. 96 models.
No, we can't take it. I can't take it.
The one and only Guy Lambert is in the building tonight.
I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight.
Saying your spotlight over the city is on to something bigger than y'all think.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby.
What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? Keeps clapping, so I put a clapping to that boy.
Oh, yeah. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar.
Y'all backstage with the one and only Mr. Trey Chaney. Give it up one.
And when you in the DMV, you rocking with Spotlight Over the City.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar.
Spotlight over the city.